Hello, I would like to talk to you about the next year's planner and the new feature that I've added. Now, I know that next year's trading hour is uncertain and we don't actually have certainty of what it would be. So, what I've done for the master tab is I've inserted a column which is the current trading hour. And what you will do is that the shop floor opening and closing will look at this time and count accordingly. And if we are to have a change of trading hour, what I could do is I could actually change it remotely in this spreadsheet of mine. Let's just say for Monday, I'm going to do a 9 p.m. finish as an example. So if we go back on here, it will change to 9 p.m. finish, as you can see. So that will save me a lot of time changing. And of course, the formula will follow uh, the formula here. And another thing which I've done, which is different for the count, is that the closing will count more than one closing, as it were, because I know that sometimes there might be some error. For example, you see here it's closing at 8 p.m., but I'm also counting people are leaving at 9 p.m. because I know sometimes all of you are not doesn't have time to amend it. So I'm just counting the error as it were. But then you get an idea of how many people closing. So on top of that, I would count. I've inserted two columns to count your error. Now let's just say there won't be any 9 p.m. finish. As you can see here, there's no 9 p.m. finish. So this is where you can check it, the end column. So I just type in 9 to 9, 9:59, and now it will flag up on this particular Thursday. There's two rota is finishing at 9, but actually the end time is 8 p.m. So I think this will be quite useful for you to count how many rota that is wrong, as it were. And of course, you can actually choose a different end time to check. So how many people are going home between 8 to 8:59, and it will just start to count. Um, this is actually more for counting the error because I know you're going to have a lot of changes in rotors and sometimes hard to keep up. So therefore, the count is actually counting from the non-shop floor because you could be making some error in the non-shop floor. And I've used four rotors with different time. As you can see here, you can actually count people who are doing some strange hours just to keep an eye, because if you got like 100 rota, it's hard to use your eyes to check how many people are going home at a very odd time, or starting at a very odd time. So this would be quite useful, really. Now we actually just see this table here. Next year's main tab is going to be counting more opening hours. I mean, people with more opening um, rota, if you know what I mean. Because previously I only counted four opening, but this time I'm counting an extra two. Also, I'm counting more closing as well, just to pick up all the errors that people actually making. So if they are closing at 8, it could actually count people who are going home at 9 because I'm picking up that error. Yeah, but I think it will all work out fine. Thank you very much. Goodbye.